This video is to improve the lighting on this Bachmann 37 by using two spare output functions of the Zemo decoder to power the rear lights independently. Next thing we need to do is check where the resistors are for the lights. As you can see on the ends, the light board has got the resistors on, which means we haven't got to worry about resistors when we power the lights because they're already there. So this pad here powers the rear light on the one end, and this pad here powers the rear light on the other end. And I traced the wire for that back to the PCB under here and disconnected that wire so it was no longer powered by the PCB. So end one, this is the plus, the common, and this one here is the negative for the rear lights. So what we're going to do is run a wire direct from a function output to this pad on this side and move into end two. This is the common, and this side is the rear lights negative. So again, we're going to run a wire from here to a leg output on the decoder. So I generally solder to the PCB, not the decoder. This is end number 2. I've already put the wire in. As you can see, it's attached to pin 3, which is output number 2 on the Zemo MX644. And next I'm going to add one to pin number 2, which is a wire here, which will go to end number 1. So for end number 1, the wire is now been soldered to output number 3, which is the second pin. We have to make sure it's not touching the other wire, and then that obviously that runs to the rear lights at the end. So it is the decoder's back installed. Wire's nicely tucked away. Let's put the shell on and see what happens. Just for reference, the speaker for this model is in the fuel tank, and this here is a homemade Stay Alive, which gives about 6 seconds worth of power. So you got left to assign the F key on your software. I use YouTube's Tweak and Drive because I mainly use Zemo decoders. So F3 is now assigned to F4, as you can see there. And F2 is on F12. I'll click apply, and I'll go to auxiliary outputs, and I'll find FA3, and we'll do that as a soft start, so it comes on nice and like fades in when it comes on. So we're going to see these, and we'll write changes to the loco, which it's doing now, and we'll see how that comes out. So on my ECOS I've got F12 for end number 2 and F4 for end number 1. So if I press F12, the rear lights come on end 2. If you look in the mirror, I press F4, and the rear lights come on at the other end. And turn them off. I can put the main lights on. I can have all the lights on if I wish. And turn those off independently, so I can run with wagons and no tail light showing.